So you come in and you have all these dudes with you that are kind of with G Unit affiliated, and this is kind of like the time I believe when Game split from G Unit,
It
and
was
he kind of started his G Unot campaign.
shortly after after I got there. He left shortly after. Yes.
Okay, well, what was that time like when Game left and the whole G Unot thing kind of started and the beef and everything?
I mean, to really give it a characteristic to the time, it's so vague. It was just exactly that. He left. He first started dissing G Unit and attempting to like make songs and send me like positive messages in the same songs he was dissing them on. 50 asked me not to get involved in dissing him. I was trying to go by that type of program, but he was just G Unit and we was G Unit. You feel me? Just as an individual representing G Unit and you pushing G Unit, it was just natural for me to respond and engage cuz on that alone.
There was rumors that you beat up dudes with G Unot shirts on. Is there any truth to that?
I was present in one particular time where a dude had on a G Unit shirt and he got beat up. I didn't actually touch him. However, that was in a parking lot of a venue, and it was a nigga from Pyru who had a G Unit t-shirt on, and the homies rushed him and beating him up. At the same time, Suge Knight and Whack Ho No Hunter had pulled up in that little two-door Bentley, and they jumped out the vehicle and was like, "What's happening?" I'm like, they like something. I said something to the effect like, "Fuck that nigga, he with you?" Suge like, "Hell no." I say all that to say, this was a nigga from Pyru. My homies was beating him up for having a G Unit shirt on, and Whack one holding no hundred. He jumped into melee and like kicked the nigga a few times alongside my homeboys. And then I also at one point had a trash bag, a collection of G Unit t-shirts, because random niggas who was G Unit Crips would encounter people wearing G Unit shirts in public and invite them to swap out for another shirt. And if they didn't take that friendly invite, they was forced to take the shirts off, and it turned into a ritual where my niggas was calling me like, "I got something for you." I had a bag full of G Unit shirts that they was turning in. Yeah.
Damn. How was your time going on tour with G Unit?
Awesome, amazing. No way to compare it to any other experience in my life as far as, everyone loves to travel. Everyone loves finding accommodations. I was having a lot of experiences that I appreciated. Yeah, I enjoyed traveling, man.
Is there any you have memorable times out there on tour?
I remember being overseas and doing a show, being a hype man for 50 Cent. And when we went on the stage before the show, I remember the tech people showing me where the pyro was a million times and letting me know at like exactly what word that motherfucker was gonna go off. And I remember my dumb ass still found myself standing right over the pyro, and that shit burnt all the hair off my hand. I went down, but I bounced right back up. But yeah, I had a fucked up experience with that pyro being slow, cause he showed me, I'm talking about, they gave me a million warnings in the sound check. Walked us through, showed us where they was gonna go off. It was like, this one right here, particular, gonna go off at this point. I don't know how at that point I was standing right over it. And that motherfucker said, poof. It was some footage floating around the internet back in the day of that moment, cause I don't know if you can still find it.
Wow, how bad was you? So
No, it wasn't.
Hair on you,
It burnt. Finally burnt me. I wasn't injured to the point where I had to go get any treatment or anything, but it was very shocking, cause that'd be real fire. And I had no idea what was finna happen, and that motherfucker warmed up everything from here to here, and it really got a hold of this, because this was like right over the shit. Yeah, but I've had a million experiences other than that to recall, but that's the first thing came to my mind.
That reminds me, Little Dirk had a situation recently with one of those. Did you see that?
I didn't.
Yeah, his face actually got hit with the flame. I think
See, I'm not surprised that could happen, because I experienced it.
That's crazy. Damn. So it's that dangerous with those things?
It can be.
Okay.
I'm pretty inexperienced at that point, and I haven't had much experience since then. So yeah, definitely for someone without a lot of experience.